Happy Sunday, it's Stas here. Welcome back to yet again another video. So listen guys, you saw the title. We have to go over Nvidia stock in this video, break down the charts, my thoughts, how we're setting up right now, heading into the new week, and I want to go over my thoughts, what I'm looking to do here. But first, guys, of course, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube. We're so close to 50,000 subscribers. And guys, get your free stocks for Moomoo. Use that link down below. Open up your account and deposit at least $100. You get 5 free stocks. Deposit at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks. And overall, for now, your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, if you want some free stocks, check out that link down below or go to stassurfs.com/Moomoo. And now, cheers. Let's get into it. So Nvidia, I'm sure you guys remember, it wasn't that long ago, a couple days ago on Friday, Nvidia went up almost 4.5% on the day, and we pretty much ripped all day. The stock opened at about 139, and in the aftermarket, we hit $145 per share. So we went up $6 on the day, and we continued to climb after the bell, and we actually took out, based on clearly what we're seeing here, we took out the highs from the last couple of days, right? Pretty clear there. You guys see that. And here on the 30-minute chart, you can see, wait a second, we've actually taken out many more highs than just the last couple of days highs, right? We can see we're at pretty much a 2-week high here. And on the 1-hour chart, we're approaching the highs from where we were essentially, when was this? The beginning of December. So we're almost at a 1-month high on Nvidia stock. And on the 4-hour time frame, we can see we're essentially breaking out again. This is a very good sign heading into the new week. Overall, guys, in the grand scheme of things, bulls are gaining an edge again, which, man, it's been about, what, 2.5 months of consolidation on Nvidia stock. I mean, you see it right here. If I zoom in, 2.5 months. Now we're starting to gain some steam. Not fully breaking out yet. I mean, I'd say we would be if we take out the highs from the beginning of December. We'll see what we do this week, but we're heading in the right direction. We're above the moving averages again on the 4-hour chart. First time in a couple of weeks. I'm thinking we start going 150 again, guys. That's what I'm thinking overall. What do you think? I'm curious. Let me know down below in the comments. But directionally, we're looking really good as of now. No doubt about it. So let me show you what I'm seeing here on Edgeful. If you're potentially looking for an entry point. I mean, I'm already in Nvidia. I mean, you guys know I've been buying the stock for a couple months now. I bought more recently at the end of 2024 when we were at about $130 per share. I added more to my position. So coming over here to Edgeful, which is a trading tool that I use pretty much every day, guys, at this point when I'm looking at stocks and analyzing them. So this is the gap fill feature here. We can see, and by the way, this is on what, the 6 months. So this is pulling the last 6 months of data. So what this is showing us here is Nvidia, each time, well, not each time, but in the last 6 months, when we get a gap up in the morning, we then fill the gap down 56% of the time. The gap fills 56% of the time. So if we're looking at Nvidia tomorrow morning, we're like, okay, I'm looking for an entry point. If we get a gap up in the morning, wait for it, because 56% of the time we can see here on Edgeful, data is important, guys. When you're trading, the gap fills back down. So if you get that fill down to the previous day's closing price, which it does that 56% of the time, then you could get the entry point. So coming back over here to the chart, if we pull up the short-term chart, let's say the 5-day, 5-minute, or even the intraday, whatever. Let's say tomorrow we gap up to, let's say, 146 or something in the morning, 147. It might be smart to wait and see if we get the gap down If that fills, if it retests, and then you could wait for your entry, right? So that's kind of what I'm doing in the short term if I want to day trade this, or even kind of get a nice entry on it on a swing trade, right? That's kind of what I'm looking at here. And another thing on Edgeful here that I want to show you guys, let me come back over here. It's the average true range, which you can use this to actually help your entry and exit points. Let me show you guys this. So this is the average true range for Nvidia, and this chart right here, the pie chart, whatever you want to call it, we have the black part here says respected 71% of the time. I'll explain in a second. And in the blue, it says exceeded, right? So the average true range essentially is the range of Nvidia stock on any given day. So the low of the day, the high of the day. That's the average true range. And if we come down here, the way we can look at this is, okay, the average true range recently has been around what? Do you guys see these numbers? Essentially $4 to $5, right? So if we're seeing Nvidia pulling down during the day, if we see it testing support, it sells off a little bit during the day, testing support, and you're seeing a confirmation of a rebound, using the average true range, the data here, we can see it's been $4 or $5, right, during the day. Recently, I think this is on the last 6 months, I'm assuming. Let me see here, guys. Yeah, so we can be like, okay, we're starting to see a reversal, a rebound. It might go $4 or $5 off that rebound based on the average true range, and that could help us kind of pinpoint a target, a sell target, right? Entry exit points, which is very important when you're trading. And overall, guys, we can see here in terms of the last 6 months, Nvidia stock has actually respected that average true range 71% of the time. So that range, whatever it is for the day, it stayed within it, right? But 29% of the time it exceeds, which means it breaks out. So more times than not, it stays in that range. So keep that in mind about a $4 or $5 window, at least as of late. So yeah, guys, I'm using Edgeful all the time for my trading. Feel free to check it out. Shameless plug, linked down below. I'll also leave it in the comment section. Check it out. Data is super important when you're trading, and I use that all the time. So again, watch out for the gap up in the morning on Nvidia. If it happens, if it comes, a lot of the time, more often than not, it gaps down. It fills the gap down, and that could be where you're looking for an entry. And we'll see. Maybe it doesn't even gap up. Maybe it straight up gaps down, which then, well, we'll see how that turns out. We'll break that down maybe in the next follow-up video here, guys. But overall, Nvidia is heading in the right direction. Let's just say that. Directionally, it's bullish right now. And like I said, I was buying in the 90s a couple months ago initially, right? That's where I started buying. And I bought up here, 100, 110. I actually bought more recently at the end of last year, 130s, low 130s. And I'm holding on. Now we're at 145. I think we're gearing up. I could be wrong, but my bold prediction for the year, and we'll see how it turns out as the year goes on, I guess, is 175 to 200 on Nvidia. If I had to put a specific target and not a range, I would go 185. And maybe that's even conservative, right, for this year, considering it's been consolidating essentially since June. Maybe it goes a lot higher than 185. Maybe that's conservative. I don't know. What do you guys think, though? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up there. Check out all the links down below. The Edgeful link, the trading tool, my favorite trading tool. Check it out down below, guys. Also, don't forget to join the email list, which, if you want me to send you my top 3 stocks every Monday for free, you might as well do that and get your stocks from Moomoo. Open up your account, deposit at least $100. You get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks. And overall, your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. Guys, It's a no-brainer, so use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/moo. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.